Make your way to a comfortable seat. Settling into the present moment. Start to notice your breath. Feeling the air entering in through your nose or your mouth. And releasing to exhale. Imagine breathing in the oxygen from the trees all around you, all over this earth. And as you exhale, we offer the carbon dioxide back to nature, back to the trees. We are in this constant state of reciprocity, of giving and receiving. A state of balance and flow. It's important that we make sure we are giving and receiving in balance and not agreeing to any conditioning that says it's better to give than receive. Just like a flower needs to receive to grow, needs to receive the light of the sun, the nutrients in the soil, needs to receive the bees and other insects that pollinate, the birds that spread their seeds. And they need to receive all of this first before they can grow into their brilliance and share it with the world. If your eyes were closed, begin to flutter them open. Inhale in to reach the arms up overhead, reaching up to Father Sky. Deep inhale in through the nose and exhaling out through the mouth. Bring the palms back down to Mother Earth, Gaia Mudra, tenting the fingers on your mat. Inhaling in rays of light from the Earth's crystalline center. As you're ready, we'll transition to child's pose. Maybe coming through all fours first. Get there however you'd like. Maybe add a little cat-cow flow in here before you make your way to child's pose. Inhaling, the heart open, tailbone tilts up, and exhaling to tuck the tailbone. Back of the heart opens to the sky. Just keep going at your own pace like this until you feel ready to open the knees wide as your mat, big toes to touch, and send your hips back for an extended child's pose, walking the palms out in front, and forehead can come to the mat. Find your way back to your breath. Feel your breath moving energy throughout your body. Notice the way the inhale might expand your back, your shoulders, your heart space, your belly, and your ribs. As the exhale releases all of the tension, anything that may be holding. Letting any noises that may be going on around you just pass through your awareness. Don't attach anything to them. Stay inward, focusing on your third eye touching the mat. Connected with the earth below you. You may imagine your palms and your fingers are in your favorite kind of earth. Maybe a field of grass, a meadow of flowers. Maybe it's a creek. When you're ready, we'll inhale up to all fours once again. From all fours, we will transition to downward dog, sending the hips up high and back. Pedal out the feet. Let this be a very gentle, kind downward dog. Maybe slowly bending into one knee and then the other. Invitation to find energetic stillness for a moment. Lower your knees back down to the earth. However you'd like to get there, sit back to your comfortable seat. Legs can go out long. Inhale to reach the arms up overhead. And exhale. We can keep a little bend to the knees here, fold forward. Let your hands just come to wherever they naturally lie. Keeping knees bent. Maybe you eventually straighten them. Just find what feels good. And try to let go of that goal-based thinking of having to reach the toes or whatever you think may be the perfect expression of the pose. Wherever your body is at today, that is the perfect expression. So that can mean hands on knees, on thighs, could be hands on your ankles. Just continue to breathe wherever you're at today. Stretching out that long fascia line that wraps around the bottom of our feet and travels all the way up to the top of our head. Breathe into any spaces that may feel tight. Send light there. Inhaling in, begin to roll the shoulders back up above the hips. Left foot comes in to meet your right thigh. Left knee coming out at a 90-degree angle. Inhale in to raise the arms up overhead once again. And this time we'll fold forward just over that right leg. Keep breathing. Invitation to bring your right hand to the outside of that right leg or the inside of the right leg and open the left arm up to the sky. Make sure that you can still fully take in a breath. If your breath feels constricted in any way, you may want to come out of the pose a little bit. Remembering that our breath is our spirit. It helps to activate our life force. Exhaling back to fold over that leg and inhaling to bring the shoulders back up over the hips. And we'll switch to the other side, bringing the right foot into the left thigh. Inhaling, arms up overhead. And exhaling, we fold. Connecting our breath in with the wind. Maybe you begin with a little ujjayi breath, creating a little constriction at the back of the throat, almost like you are going to yawn. Tip of the tongue comes to the roof of the mouth, inhaling in and out through your nose, making an ocean wave type sound with your breath. Inhaling to rise. Bring the soles of the feet together out in front of you, Supta Baddha Konasana or butterfly pose. Inhaling in to lengthen the spine. Stay right here or exhale to bend into the elbows and fold forward over the feet. Maybe head hangs heavy. Perhaps you go back to that ujjayi breath. Inhaling to roll up through the spine and make our way onto our backs, however you'd like to get there. Once you make your way there, hug your knees into your chest. Maybe rocking back and forth a little bit, massaging the lower back. Holding on to the knees or the shins. Keep a hold of your right knee and send your left leg out long. Take an inhale in and guide that right knee over to your left, extending the right arm out by your side. Maybe gazing over those right fingertips for a spinal twist. Keep breathing, wringing out the spine, releasing any energy that may be pent up there. Coming back to center as you're ready, hugging both knees into the chest, and switching to the other side, extending the right leg out long this time. Inhaling to guide the left knee over and extending out through the left arm, gazing past those left fingertips. Let the breath release any places that may be holding. See if there are any muscles that are tensed that you can just relax. Coming back to center when you're ready, hugging both knees into chest. I invite you for this Shavasana to join me in a fish pose, which is a heart-opening pose. So you're going to grab your blocks if you have them. If you don't have blocks, you can always use a nice thick book as well. Works just as well, or you can use a rolled up towel or a blanket. You can get a little bit creative here with your props. But if you have blocks, you're going to set them up basically so that they're going to be lined up along your spine. I like to have one to rest my head on, and then the one in the middle, you're going to set it up. If you're a person who wears a bra, it's going to be around the spot where your bra strap would be, kind of towards your mid-back area. Then you're just going to slowly lower down onto the blocks, opening up your heart space, taking deep inhales in and long exhales out. Imagining this emerald green, bright light emanating from your heart center. Breathing in the light of the earth. If you feel any discomfort in your lower back, you can take a moment to bend into the knees, soles of the feet to the mat, and just tuck your pelvis under a little bit. before extending the legs back out, and that may help relieve some of this discomfort. Continuing to just let the heart fall naturally open in this position. With the sound of the drum, begin to come back into this room, back into your body. Wiggling fingers and toes. Fluttering eyes open. Removing the blocks, if you still have them, from underneath you. last breath together, inhaling in and long exhale out. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings be happy and free. May we be a source and contribution to that happiness for all, including ourselves. Namaste.